The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Down the sideline he goes. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that touchdown reception, number 23 for him on the year, it's going to tie him with Randy Moss for the most touchdown catches in a single season. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The play fake, it's Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 38.
Williams with a little touch pass forward. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. You talk about this Lions defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, are typically running away from someone and not worrying about traffic coming out on the other end.
Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. To the air, Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. More the motion man right. Williams with a little touch pass forward. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now, after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And here's the former Bear. This is David Montgomery.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Lions 14, Bears 7.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
To throw is Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Lions at 9-2 to start play. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. A shotgun snap for Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Bears first down.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play unable to get started thanks to the defense of Quan Alexander. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
This is 2nd and 8. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. That pass complete to Moore. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here, now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Gerald Everett, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Williams going to throw for it. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 46. Gibbs straight ahead, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Now Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And some space here. 20. How did he stay on his feet? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time I think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Jack Campbell with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Off the option, here's Gibbs. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Goff now looks to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 13 yards out. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 28 yards. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this set. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And it Out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A little short pass. This is Everett. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, 44 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for two. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Goff. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Williams with a little touch pass forward. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game. Williams loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Goff.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And they finally get him down as he takes it up to the 44. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
Throwing is Williams.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Rome Odunze
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit.
It's caught at the 1. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff going to shift him around. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is taken at about the 14. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Here's Williams. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
To the air, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. Back now at Ford Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Working out of the gun, Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Goff now looking to throw. That is caught by Laporta. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Detroit. And even 50 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. Able to slither by. Jamison Williams. And he will score. Touchdown Lions. Jamison Williams. 26 yards. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. To throw, it's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. Play action. It's Goff. The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down. Back to throw, Goff. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams from 19 yards away. And the Lions are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And this is caught. He hits more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First down, Gators.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Aiden Hutchinson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw. Williams eluding the pressure right.
Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Being chased out left. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Operating from the gun, Williams escaping the pressure right. And he's got it.
And oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Williams forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams.
That is caught at the 7. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Detroit, they continue to be one of the best teams around as they move to 10-2. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.